Well, the Toriko chapter is finally back. God, it took such a long time. It also begins with a bang, chapter 30808. Well, first of all is the human world getting some gourmet world ingredients, and it turns out that the reinforcements from the human world has already left after having tasted air. President Mansom has eaten that, and indeed his arm has also become his the you know what I mean. His gourmet demons, even though it feels like it looks different than before. Either way, and along all those reinforcements has even been some chefs, such as Sky the curry guy, Nono, and even Pukin. Was that her name? The Saiseiya. Shin has also arrived, as has Rin, who has finally entered the gourmet world. And strangely enough, even Songe. Oh, come on! Ugh. The fact that the guy can now enter the gourmet world means something, but come on, can't you just kill off that character? Or at least making him die in a moment of awesome or something? Ugh. A guy like him taking on the gourmet world? It is almost a dumb slapstick Adam Sandler movie when it comes to that sort of stuff. But that's only about him. We also see Aimaru after that. And it turns out that brunch job that Toriko asked him for was delivering air or entrusting the rest of air to Midora in their new headquarters that is apparently a volcano. It's a mountain that's shaped like a volcano. And Brunch accurately described it like he's going to diving down to hell. Now he's not so cocky for once. That's serious business. Entrusting heir to Midora? Toriko, you have indeed a big heart, but could it be that you made a deal with Midora in order for you two to let you go? Something like, give me your the full course once you've tasted them, and I won't hunt you down, or whatever? Or could it be something more complicated? Or it may be just Toriko has a big heart, as usual. Either way, things will get serious. That guy is already the strongest in the world, and now it's only gonna get stronger. And then we are switched finally back to the dining planet, where the Nitros are fascinated by the fact that Komatsu could give them 100% of the air. Yoa is tempted to go after them now, even though he was sure that he killed off Komatsu. I think he wanted to kill off Komatsu because since Komatsu did something that was not written in the notebook that Komatsu has, he only did it by himself. That means he is just that good. But the Nitro says this should wait, and apparently the countdown for the solar eclipse has already happened. Well, we already know it has, and when time is right, they will steal all of them. Well, we'll see if you can do that. And here comes the tricky part. Another Nitro appears that is revealed to be the same Nitro that appeared before Komatsu and Toriko all those years ago up in the vegetable sky. The reason why it wasn't so threatening was probably because it was so, what's the word? Did not see them as a threat, because it was a blue Nitro. And it also means that the blue Nitro is actually pretty high standards because it spit out the vegetable sky, if you remember. And what is the confusing part? Well, the confusing part, either this is just some kind of mistranslation, or one of the blue Nitros, which is apparently a very heavy guy, calls that vegetable sky Nitro Pear. He's saying something like, "Oh, Pear, you have returned." So here comes a dumb but still theory. Could it be that all of the Nitros are named after Akashia's full course? Or more likely, their names they were apparent they were the first one to discover what was already the earliest stage of Akashia's full course. Could it be that they named all of the full course after their own name? There are 7 Blue Nitros with one 8 seat left. However, could it be that this vegetable Sky Nitro is the eighth member that appeared? They're saying he returned, so it could be likely that that's the case. Unless, but if it's not, then those seven could very well be the rest of the Akashia's full course, because wasn't it seven ingredients on all? But then again, there are eight areas, so yeah, that is not a accurate theory, but maybe because what's talking against that theory is mostly right. As of yet, all of Akashia's full course menu are exactly as they sound. Air was a air fruit bubble. Well, not air fruit bubble, air fruit. And pear is a pair of testicles or balls or whatever. That theory has to wait. You have to give me your thoughts about that. But first, let's end it about the four heavenly kings are matching up in the mountain. As Toriko screams for the Monkey King to play, the Monkey King, I think just like that, or maybe it was just that in the beginning, summons a wrestling or boxing ring. And then we see a light up in the sky. That's without no doubt the Monkey King that's gonna descend to the earth. The fight or the play style against the Monkey King has now begun. As for the reinforcements, they're gonna get to the land by using Nono's ice ability. And as for the vegetable Sky Nitro, he has called Toriko and Komatsu a good pair, but he did say that they cannot win against the Monkey King. Well, they had to, if they had to save Komatsu. Or if unless the Bambina shows some honorable side, whatever. That's basically this chapter. Good chapter, as before, not the best of this week. But I'm glad Toriko is back, and I'm gonna read it with enthusiasm. Give me your thoughts if you have any.